and welcome to this week's episode of Vola TV. This is an episode for the 21st of January. I'm joined this week by our usual host, Barry Wright, DHT.
Hi, lovely to be here.
Nice to see you, Barry. I'm joined by a new guest, I believe, Lisa Hughes, the PT English. How are you, Lisa?
Good, thanks. Hi, Matthew.
It's great to have you on board. The viewers will be thinking that the world has gone topsy-turvy because I'm playing role of host, and it really is playing the role. This is very much Barry's seat I'm sitting in here just now. But once again, because we're recording on the afternoon of the Thursday of this week, it happens that I'm the only one of the school team that's within the building. But the first thing we want to talk about is the parent support through the parent council. We had a parent council meeting last Thursday, I believe. Is that right?
That's right, yeah, and it was fantastic. I love parent council meetings because they're a great opportunity to hear from people in our community about how we're doing, and it's lovely to hear that feedback. And whether it's positive feedback or whether it's about highlighting things that people think we could change, it's great to have that opportunity to hear that. And last week was a lovely meeting. Obviously, it was a virtual meeting because of circumstances at the minute, but we had a really good turnout from parents. I know it's not easy to take yourself away from family duties for an hour on a Thursday night, so it's terrific. We really do value and appreciate the fact that parents do that. And some of the feedback was tremendous. Parents making the point that they were really enjoying the fact that their kids were getting online lessons, live online lessons, the quality of the work, the fact that the youngsters were following their regular timetable. I know there was a special mention of the English department, Lisa, so that was nice to hear. And also, we get some feedback, robust feedback from parents about reports, and that's something we've gone away and we've acted on, and it's something that we're working on at the moment.
So the next thing to talk about, I'd like to bring you in on this as quickly as we can, Lisa, was the great week of engagement that we had.
We've had a really positive start to our remote learning this time round. I think it's fair to say that we're, as a department, in quite a different place than we were during the first lockdown. I think I'd be the first person to admit that, 6 months ago, the thought of live lessons would have been, quite scary and quite intimidating. But we're at the stage now where many of our lessons are being delivered live, and I know that I'm not alone in finding that a much more enjoyable and worthwhile teaching experience. And I'm sure that that's having a positive impact on the engagement from our students as well. Part of the reason for that is that um, I started with a Google form asking the students themselves what they wanted from their remote learning experience. Got a lot of variation in responses, but actually, the majority of them said that live input was really what they were looking for. And I used that to sort of plan the weekly schedule for my own classes, and then sort of sent that out to the other English teachers. And I know some of them have also used that method of planning for the week ahead.
Wonderful. And as we get towards the end of this episode, one of our deputies to do us proud. You want to tell us a wee bit about that, Barry?
Yeah, so Fiona Palin,
Mhm.
our Excellence in Equity deputy, has. I'm sure you were up at half. I'm sure all of our viewers were up at 6:30 yesterday morning. But Fiona was on BBC Radio Scotland, and she'd been asked by BBC to appear on the national radio programme to talk a wee bit about lockdown and its impact. And it was fabulous. It really reflected in the hard work of teachers, the amount of effort that's gone in there. And I know, Lisa, you've talked a wee bit about that today. But also the amount of effort and the engagement and commitment that parents and students are showing. at the moment. So it was an incredibly positive message from Fiona. And it was lovely that throughout Scotland, on the national radio programme, people were hearing about how we're getting on at Vale of Leven Academy, because we always talk about the fact that they were a school that strived to be the best and strive to improve every day. And it was lovely to hear Fiona being interviewed in a national programme like that.
So, as you say, good for the school's profile, good for Western Bartonshire's profile as well. You know, we're a small council, but we're working really hard to getting this right and getting a lot of support. And finally, we're about to close off this segment of the programme, but there's another little video we're just about to introduce by Stephen Halkett, and that's because of his involvement in the careers education aspect of the school. Do you want to talk a wee bit about that?
Oh, hello everybody. Lovely to be back again on Vola TV. I hope you're all doing well out there. Now, I am here to speak to you as the school's employability skills coordinator. But first of all, let me apologise for the state of my hair. I apologise, but the barbers remain closed. But to make up for it, have you spotted the space background, everybody? Isn't it fantastic? I'm not really in space. I'm not in space. I'm on Earth. But today, I would like us all to reach for the stars, everybody. So, I'm here as Employability Skills Coordinator to talk to you and wait for it and write it down. Write it down. Sit up, write this down. I am going to talk about hashtag WD Inspire 2021, everybody. Now, let me explain. You will know that we usually have a big, massive careers fair in the school. And we also usually send pupils out, senior pupils out, on work experience placements throughout the year. And we can't do that this year because of, well, you know why. Or maybe we can. Oh, yes, we can. We can do it all virtually, everybody. Hashtag WD Inspire 2021. Listen, everybody, it starts this Monday. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 full weeks on employability skills, career planning. The full works for 2 weeks. This is going to be massive. Every single school in Western Bartonshiire, every secondary school is taking part. Now, it's going to be brilliant. We're going to have all of these employers speaking to us, telling us about their firms, their jobs that they offer, telling us how you get into those jobs and so on and so on. So we're going to have loads of employers talking to us. We're also going to have a look at different pathways you can take. Should you go to university? Should you go to college? Should you go down the apprenticeship road? Oh, how many pupils have I had that discussion with over the years? So we're going to look at all the different pathways, and there's going to be loads and loads of different workshops as well over the 2 weeks. Workshops on how to write a CV, how to write a personal statement, interview techniques, everybody. Oh, when you turn up at that interview, you have got to impress, you have got to sell yourself. So we're going to have workshops on interview techniques as well. So loads and loads of stuff going on. This is going to be massive. Hashtag WD 2021. Now here.